Hey there folks, Tom Rigsby here from TomRigsby.com. This week we're talking about business basics. Today it's all about marketing right here on 7 Minutes in the Morning. Hey folks, good morning and welcome. This is 7 Minutes in the Morning. It's your daily dose from the business coach. That's me. My name is Tom Rigsby. Well, this week we're talking about business basics. We're taking questions from you, the audience, and kind of collective questions or concerns that have come up over the course of my coaching practice. So today we're going to talk about marketing. Monday we talked about the role passion plays in running a business. Yesterday we talked about idea development, and I want to kind of extend that conversation a little bit into today as we talk about marketing. Certainly one way to bring a product to life, to bring a business to life, is to have an idea, to create a solution, and bring that product to market, and then go out and try to find people to buy that product. That's certainly one way to do it, and there have been thousands of successful business owners who have done just that. But yesterday I suggested that perhaps if you found a willing market and then solved problems for them, that might be an easier time for you. And this certainly plays a role in how we market our product. I can't tell you how many business owners, myself included at one time, would make a statement like, well, I just need to educate the market. What you're really saying is, I've solved a problem that they don't know they have. Is that reasonable? Yeah, in a lot of cases it can be reasonable. Is it a harder sell? Absolutely it's a harder sell. First, I have to convince you that you have a problem. Second, I have to convince you that there is a solution to that problem, and then I get the opportunity to convince you that my solution is the best. Whew. How about if you already know there's a problem and you come looking for a solution, and hey, mine tends to come up most in search results or gets recommended by your friends most often. That's a much easier path to follow. Now, let's talk about conventional marketing for a minute. We've got things like the Yellow Pages, billboards, magazines, newspaper. All of those have played an important role in advertising and marketing our products. But what you really have to consider to get the best bang for your buck, and the most appropriate way to market your product, is to put it out in front of your target audience where they are. And even better if you can put it out in front of them where they are when they have the problem that you solve, right? So I've used the example before of the young professional driving to work with his cup of coffee that spills it every day. A great solution to that problem is a specialized coffee cup holder that will hold his cup of coffee and keep it from spilling, right? So where's the best place to advertise that product? The absolute best. It's in the car right after his coffee has spilled, right? That's the best place to do it. Well, let's back up one step from that. We can't be there all the time. So how about at the coffee shop, right? If we get our product as close to the point of problem as possible, and it's a great super solution for the problem, then we're going to get business. I had a chance to go by Target today, big box retailer here, or a superstore here, and they've got these cool little coffee cup holders that clip onto your shopping cart. So you can get a cup of coffee when you come in, sit it in your cart. You don't have to fumble around with the coffee while you're shopping. Makes your whole shopping experience better, right? What they understood is at the point of purchase where you get that coffee, that's the place to market your product. So maybe billboards work, right? If you want to advertise helicopter rides from the suburbs to downtown, a billboard right where people get stuck during rush hour traffic might be a great form of advertising, right? But you have to consider your audience, and you have to spend those marketing dollars, make those awareness efforts right there where they spend their time. If your market spends time on Facebook, Facebook advertising makes sense. If they spend time in email, like me, I have email open 7, 8, 10 hours a day. email marketing is effective for me, right? Because it gets the awareness out to me where I'm spending my time. But now it's important to understand you have to know your customer in order to do this. If you don't know who you're trying to sell to, you can't possibly know where they spend all their time. So the other thing, the other comment that I get all the time, which is just a huge stumble, is, well, who is the target market for your product? Well, really, anybody that's got a copier. Well, really, I mean, you can't focus on anything if that's your definition of your target market, right? How about people with copiers that run 1,000 copies or less a month, and they have 10 employees and they're in this geographic area? Now that's a market I can work with, right? And who in that business do you want to reach? Do you want to reach the business owner? Do you want to reach the operations manager, the secretary? I mean, you've got to have a more tightly focused idea of who you're trying to reach. Once you define that, now you know where to spend those awareness efforts and those marketing dollars. All right, so I hope that's helped a little bit as it relates to marketing, right? With both traditional spend and non-traditional or digital marketing, really the rules are the same, right? Don't spend your money on the phone book, because nobody looks in the phone book. They look right here to find your phone number. This is where you need to spend those dollars, right? Spend the dollars where the people spend their time. Try to get that awareness message as close to the point of problem as possible. I guarantee you'll have better results if you'll just take those 2 steps. All right, well, that's it for today. Remember, you can send questions to me via email, tom@tomrigsby.com. I'd love to get your questions and feedback about the business basics this week. Maybe answer some of your questions as we go through the week. Send those to me via email. Hit me up on Twitter. That's @TomRigsby, and it's THOM, Tom Rigsby, on Twitter. So that's it for today. I look forward to being back with you again tomorrow. Until then, my name is Tom Rigsby, and I am your business coach.